I got to roll straight ahead, and I'll roll until I'm dead.
Hey, what's up? Marty here and Tony Bruco.
Hello.
GuitarJamz.com is obviously the website. And actually, if you sign my friend list, the link over in the right info box there, you actually get a free ebook, which is all the beginner chords, including the bar chords and your first two scales that you want to learn. All these diagrams that are going to be great when you're learning like these, beginner video songs of, these lessons that I have. So we appreciate you doing that. Tony did. You like the ebook, right?
Yeah, I used it. In fact, it got me where I'm at.
Right. So I've got Tony here, and I just figured, besides the dogs barking outside, which is, shut up!
Hey, it worked.
Not for long. Real quick, I was thinking about these. I get.
It's good.
So Tony, you're a guitar teacher. You teach a ton. So I just figured one of the emails I get all the time, bar chords. People have problems with bar chords. So I want to approach the beginners right now.
Sure.
So I'll talk about my little just things you can try with bar chords, and then I want your approach as well.
Sure.
I think it'll be interesting.
Cool.
For people. So right off the bat, I think the first bar chord that you usually come across would be B minor, because it's in a lot of the open chorded kind of keys, So, we've got this B minor chord. It's in the ebook, so you can look at the diagram, but it's hard at first to, push the thing down, hold the shape down and all that. What I usually have people do, first of all, I say just you got to play it a lot. And so if you're playing a song and it's got that one B minor chord in there, just even if it sounds completely dog crappy, get it in there, like you're starting to get used to it. Even if it sounds really bad, like still get it in there. So that'd be one thing. The other thing I would say is when you're practicing the strength that's required and all that, I'd say sometimes bar it first, then form the shape that you need and strum it. Then also sometimes form the shape first, then bar it.
And everybody's hands are different.
Yeah, totally.
And so that one will work for one person, another method will work for another.
Right. I think you're right.
That's what I've found.
Yeah, I think you're right too.
Hands are smaller, bigger,
And also people learn differently, stuff like that. But I always just I like the shape, then the bar, strum it, bar, then the shape. And you start doing that stuff, and your hand works itself out with the way your hand's shaped, and you'll start to get it. But also, you got to just keep doing it. Even if it sounds a little bad at first, still practice that one song with the one bar chord in there. And you'll notice, as a teacher, if I have a student that really practices, I always can tell when they come back.
Oh, yeah.
And they might not notice, but I always notice. So you got to be patient with yourself if you're struggling with the bar chords. Maybe just 5 minutes a day of just focusing on it and then going back to the open chord songs.
Yeah.
Tony Bruco.
I have a couple things that, I teach my kids and students for bar chords. And one of the things is it's kind of like using them in a progression, first of all. And if you can't sound it and you're not being able to play, so good, it's not sounding, it's okay. We want to get the basic shape there first.
Right.
But what I do is I call it the chord workout.
Okay, cool.
I call it the chord workout, and what I'll do is
chord workout?
Yeah, it's like push-ups and stuff for your hands. Anyway, it's true. Let's use again, we were talking about B minor, so let's use let's just use those.
E minor, A minor,
and B minor.
Okay.
Okay, let's just to give an example of how the chord workout.
Example A.
Example A of how the chord workout works. So you're looking at, let's say, a progression on paper, and you're like, one of them's B minor. Oh my God, I'm screwed.
I gotta get to it, right?
Okay, what I like to do is go, okay, so there's 3 chords within the progression: E minor, A minor, and B minor.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I won't strum here. I'll have you guys finger it. Boom, E minor, boom, A minor, B minor, back to A minor, E minor, A minor,
Let's
B
just
minor.
focus on that. Yeah.
And it's really just placing your fingers, and I see results very quickly from this.
Yeah.
Because what happens is, first of all, you're you're working on a lot of different things at once. You're working on where to place your fingers, and also changing from each of those chords to each other within that progression. So this can work even without bar chords or anything. You're having trouble with a progression of chords. I'm telling you, you sit there and you're strumming, you go, and you stop the whole thing until you can change to the next chord. This is going to help a lot. Take the chords that you see on paper and just go boom, 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 and sit there for a couple minutes doing it.
Right.
And you're going to find that you're able to change to those chords much quicker. And eventually what happens is you're building muscles within your hand that you're not used to using, especially the bar chords.
Right.
Another thing like that you had said with putting the bar down first, or vice versa, putting down the shape and then the bar, depending on your hands, try them all. And then take some time to, after doing some of the chord workouts and things like this, one thing to test yourself with would be to, before you do any of the chord workout or anything, you got the bar chord and you go, and you find yourself doing that.
Right.
Do all the workouts and things like this, then try it again, press down, see if any of the notes are clearer. Make sure your fingers are always in the right place when you're doing that. Always on the right strings, just make sure. Press down nice and hard, like press it, give it a little more than you would if you were playing, you know what I mean? And what that's doing is just giving you a little muscle workout.
Cool.
Your fingers begin to remember with muscle memory where to go. You're strengthening your hand at the same time, and you're also working on changing from each of those chords to each other within the progression.
Sweet.
So that's something that
I think it's a good tip.
Yeah, I like to teach that. It really helps a lot.
Cool. And so you've got a CD called Dreambox.
Yeah.
We'll leave them with a little taste from something.
Sure. Cool.
All right.
Enjoy.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Tony.
Take care.
I got to roll straight ahead, and I'll roll till I'm dead. I got a long open road, and I ain't carrying no load. I ain't got no time to wait. I ain't got nothing to situate. Do you down? 'Cause a blue train is rolling down to come and take me away. Snow and rain, sunshine and warm wind hitting my face. I ain't got no time to waste. I ain't got nothing to situate. Do you down? 'Cause a blue train